What if transforming your lower body didn't require expensive equipment, hours at the gym, or exercises that strain your joints? What if you could build strength, mobility, and confidence from the comfort of your home, no matter your age? In today's routine, we'll guide you through 6 simple isometric exercises that activate every major muscle group in your legs and hips. These movements have been proven to improve balance, mobility, circulation, and strength, even if you're starting in your 60s, 70s, or beyond. By the end of this video, you'll feel more independent, pain-free, and confident on your feet. These exercises will not only help you maintain your independence, but also give you the freedom to do everyday activities with ease. Whether it's climbing stairs, walking to the store, or playing with grandkids, this routine is designed to support your long-term mobility and confidence. Before we dive in, take a moment to comment with your name and age below. It helps us know who we're reaching and encourages others to join in. If you find this routine valuable, don't forget to save or share it with a friend who could benefit. Let's begin. Exercise 1. Horse Stance. The horse stance is one of the oldest and most respected isometric exercises. It's known for building endurance, focus, and incredible leg strength, particularly in the quadriceps, inner thighs, and glutes. This ancient exercise has been practiced for centuries in martial arts, and its benefits are timeless. The stance not only strengthens the legs, but also promotes hip flexibility, balance, and mental resilience. It's one of the most beneficial exercises for seniors because it engages multiple muscle groups simultaneously, boosting both physical and mental fortitude. To begin, stand tall with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart and turn your toes outward at a 30-degree angle. Slowly bend your knees as if you are sitting into an invisible chair, lowering your body until your thighs are parallel to the ground. Your knees should form a right angle, aligned directly above your ankles. Keep your back upright, chest lifted, and your arms either extended in front of you for balance or bent in a traditional martial arts posture. Hold this position while breathing deeply. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, then exhale through your mouth for 4 seconds. Be sure to engage your abdominal muscles gently to protect your lower back. You'll begin to feel a strong burn in your thighs and inner legs. This is exactly what we want. The controlled tension in your muscles will build strength and endurance. The horse stance also engages the core and teaches mental focus, which can improve your posture and overall body awareness. This movement will help develop the stamina necessary to maintain stability in your daily activities like standing for long periods, walking, or even gardening. Common mistakes to avoid include letting your knees collapse inward, arching your lower back, or leaning your torso too far forward. If you can't reach full depth at first, simply lower to a position you can maintain with proper form and gradually build from there. Start with 3 sets of 20 seconds, resting for 60 seconds between sets. Over time, aim to increase your hold to 45 seconds, then 1 minute, and eventually up to 2 full minutes per set. Practice this exercise 3 or 4 times a week. If you feel unsteady, you can perform this exercise with your back near a wall for support, but avoid leaning against the wall directly. The goal is for your muscles, not your joints or tendons, to do the work. The horse stance not only strengthens the legs, but also improves hip flexibility, core engagement, and mental resilience. With regular practice, you may notice improved posture, steadier balance, and increased ease while walking, standing, or climbing stairs after just 2 or 3 weeks. Over time, this exercise will help you feel more confident on your feet and restore that sense of physical independence that you may have thought was lost. The practice of holding this position not only strengthens the body, but builds the mental resilience needed to carry you through the physical challenges that aging may present. Exercise 2. Static Lunge. The static lunge is a fantastic isometric movement that targets the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes, while also improving stability and balance. Unlike dynamic lunges, which involve repetitive motion, this version allows you to build leg strength without placing stress on your joints. This isometric variation is particularly beneficial for seniors because it strengthens the muscles without increasing the risk of injury from dynamic movements. The lunge also improves functional strength, meaning it directly supports everyday movements such as walking, climbing stairs, and rising from a chair. Functional strength is key as we age, as it allows us to move through our daily routines with greater ease and reduced risk of falls. Start by standing tall with your feet about hip-width apart. Step 1 foot forward to create a long, stable stance. The front foot should remain flat on the floor while the back foot stays on the toes. Slowly lower your body straight down until both knees form 90-degree angles. Your front knee should align directly with your ankle, and your back knee should hover just above the ground without touching it. Once in position, keep your torso upright and gaze forward. Rest your hands on your hips or extend them outward for balance. Engage your core to prevent swaying and focus on driving strength through your front leg. Hold the position while breathing in a controlled rhythm. Inhale for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. As you hold, feel the tension build in your thighs and glutes. This is your body recruiting stabilizing muscles that are essential for everyday movements. You'll begin to feel your legs working deep stabilizing muscles that prevent falls and support your body in daily tasks. The most common mistakes include stepping too narrowly, which makes balance difficult, or letting your front knee push too far forward past the toes. Another error is leaning the torso forward, which shifts the pressure to your lower back. Always maintain an upright posture and even weight distribution. This exercise helps build balance and stability, both of which are critical for preventing falls. The static lunge also supports knee health by strengthening the muscles around the knee joint, which helps reduce the impact on the knees when walking or climbing stairs. Start with 3 sets of 30 seconds per leg, resting 60 seconds between sides. As your endurance builds, progress to 45 seconds, then 60 seconds, and eventually 90 seconds per leg. Be sure to train both legs evenly to avoid muscular imbalances. If balance is an issue, perform this exercise near a sturdy chair or wall for light support, but do not use the support to take weight off your muscles. A variation to increase intensity is to raise your arms above your head while holding the lunge. This forces your body to work harder to stay aligned. You can also gently pulse up and down within a 1-inch range at the bottom of the lunge for added challenge. The static lunge builds functional strength, directly supporting movements that reduce your risk of falls. When performed consistently, it helps you regain confidence in your legs, especially when moving around the house, stepping off curbs, or navigating uneven terrain. This will also help you feel more confident in everyday activities that require leg strength, like lifting groceries or standing up from a low chair. Exercise 3. Static Glute Bridge. The static glute bridge is an essential exercise for seniors who want to strengthen their hips, improve posture, and eliminate lower back pain. The isometric version of this exercise focuses on holding the bridge position at the top, which forces your glutes, hamstrings, and core to stay fully engaged without placing strain on your joints. This exercise helps restore muscle function in the glutes, which are often underactive due to prolonged sitting or lack of movement. The glute bridge also improves spinal alignment and reduces lower back discomfort by engaging the core and hip muscles. To begin, lie on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and aligned with your hips. Rest your arms comfortably at your sides with your palms facing down. Press through your heels to raise your hips, lifting your body until it forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Squeeze your glutes as hard as you can at the top of the movement. Avoid pushing with your lower back. Drive the movement through your hips and hamstrings. Keep your abdomen slightly braced to support your spine. Breathe deeply, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth to control your muscles and keep your heart rate steady. Common mistakes include not lifting the hips high enough, allowing the knees to drift outward or inward, or overly arching the lower back. Your knee should remain aligned with your hips, and your ribs should not flare upward. This exercise focuses on isolating the glutes and hamstrings, helping reverse weakness in these muscles caused by prolonged sitting. A stronger posterior chain, the muscles along your back, including your glutes and hamstrings, supports better posture and can alleviate the strain on your lower back. Start with 3 sets of 30 seconds in the bridge position, resting for 60 seconds between sets. As your strength improves, increase the hold time to 45 seconds, then 1 minute, and eventually 90 seconds. To progress further, you can lift one leg off the ground while keeping your hips elevated. This forces the supporting glute to carry the entire load, significantly increasing the challenge. Another variation is to place a soft object like a pillow or towel between your knees and gently squeeze it while holding the bridge. This activates the inner thighs and deep pelvic floor muscles, which are especially useful for seniors seeking more core support. The glute bridge is critical for reversing gluteal amnesia, a condition where prolonged sitting weakens the glutes. Without strong glutes, other muscles like the lower back and hamstrings compensate, leading to pain and poor posture. Performing this simple hold a few times per week can restore proper muscle function, improve standing posture, and reduce your risk of back injury. Exercise 4. Single leg drop squat hold. This isometric variation of the single leg squat is a powerful tool for building balance, coordination, and strength in each leg independently. Though more advanced, it is highly effective for targeting the quadriceps, glutes, and ankle stabilizers, especially important for seniors who want to prevent falls and maintain mobility. The ability to balance on one leg is a fundamental skill that supports everything from walking to climbing stairs, and it becomes even more important as we age. To start, stand near a wall or chair for balance, then shift your weight onto your left foot and gently lift your right foot behind you. Bend your standing leg and hinge slightly forward at the hips, as if preparing to sit in a chair. Your free leg should extend behind you naturally. Keep your arms either extended forward or at your sides for stability. Descend only as far as you can while keeping your standing thigh roughly parallel to the floor. If that's not accessible yet, lower just a few inches and gradually build depth over time. The key is to maintain control, alignment, and muscular tension, not speed or depth. Focus your gaze on a fixed point in front of you to help with balance. Engage your core and keep your shoulders back as you hold this position. As your confidence and strength increase, you will find that your balance improves significantly, making it easier to move around in everyday life. This isometric exercise improves proprioception, which is the body's ability to sense where it is in space, helping you feel more stable and sure of your movements. Start with 3 sets of 15 to 20 seconds per leg, with 30 to 60 seconds of rest between sides. As you improve, increase the duration to 30 seconds, then 45 seconds, and eventually 1 minute per leg. Common mistakes include letting the knee of the standing leg collapse inward, rounding the back, or losing balance. If needed, place your fingers lightly on a surface for balance assistance. Gradually reduce reliance on this support as your strength and coordination improve. A helpful variation for beginners is to perform the hold while seated on a low bench or chair, barely touching it for support. This teaches correct hip hinge movement and reinforces muscle activation safely. The single leg drop squat hold builds strength in each leg, which is crucial for seniors who may develop muscular imbalances after surgeries, injuries, or years of favoring one side. This exercise also improves proprioception, or the body's ability to sense where it is in space, making movement feel safer and more predictable. Exercise 5. Isometric calf raise. The calves often get overlooked in fitness routines, but they play a vital role in balance, walking, and blood circulation. The isometric calf raise is an excellent way to build strength and endurance in the gastrocnemius and soleus muscles without strain or motion. The calves are crucial for controlling movement during walking, running, and even standing. Strengthening them will not only improve your mobility, but also boost circulation, which is especially important for seniors with vascular concerns. To perform this exercise, stand tall with your feet hip-width apart, close to a wall or sturdy chair for light support. Distribute your weight evenly across your toes and heels, then slowly raise your heels until you are standing on the balls of your feet. Hold the elevated position, squeezing your calves as hard as possible. Focus on maintaining a steady rhythm of breath, inhaling for 4 seconds through your nose and exhaling for 4 seconds through your mouth. This will help control your muscles and prevent you from holding your breath. Common mistakes include uneven foot pressure or bouncing up and down instead of holding the position. Make sure you're lifting through your whole foot, not just the inner or outer edge. This exercise strengthens the calves, improving push-off strength when walking and reducing the risk of ankle sprains. Start with 4 sets of 30 seconds, resting 30 seconds between sets. As your endurance improves, increase the hold time to 45 seconds, 60 seconds, and eventually 90 seconds. For added intensity, try a one-legged variation where you lift one foot slightly off the ground and perform the calf raise on the other foot. This increases the intensity significantly, but be sure to reduce the initial hold time to 15 to 20 seconds and progress over time. Another variation is to perform the exercise on a low step, allowing your heels to hang off the edge. This increases the range of motion and deepens the contraction. Strong calves also play a role in circulation, helping pump blood from the lower extremities back to the heart. Regular isometric training of the calves can relieve stiffness and improve walking confidence. Exercise 6. Wallsit. The wallsit is a classic isometric exercise that targets the quadriceps, glutes, and core while being very safe on the joints. To begin, stand with your back against a smooth wall, placing your feet about 12 to 24 inches in front of you, spread at hip width. Slowly slide down the wall until your thighs are parallel to the floor and your knees are bent at 90 degrees. Keep your back completely flat against the wall and either rest your arms at your sides, cross them over your chest, or extend them forward. Engage your abdominal muscles and avoid arching your back. Hold the position while breathing deeply, inhaling for 4 seconds and exhaling for 4 seconds. Focus on the sensation in your thighs. That burning tension means your muscles are working. Start with 3 sets of 30 seconds, resting for 45 seconds between sets. As your strength builds, increase the hold time to 45 seconds, 60 seconds, and eventually up to 2 full minutes per set. For added challenge, you can place a small object like a weighted book on your lap or raise 1 foot off the ground to create a single leg variation. These advanced options should only be attempted after you are comfortable with the basic wallsit. Regular practice of the wallsit will lead to improved muscle endurance, better posture, and more energy for daily activities. You've made it to the end of this routine, and that's a huge step forward. The fact that you've taken the time to invest in your body today is something to be proud of. Remember, every hold, every second spent on these exercises is a victory towards improving your strength, balance, and overall health. It doesn't matter if you've just started or if you've been working on your fitness for years. Progress is progress, and every small improvement brings you closer to better mobility and a more independent lifestyle. If you found this routine helpful, don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts, your favorite exercise, or how you're feeling after completing the routine. Your story can inspire others who are just beginning their fitness journey, so share it with us. And don't stop here. Continue your journey. Be sure to check out our companion video on the best upper body isometric exercises, which complements today's routine perfectly. Keep moving forward. Your body can rebuild and become stronger, no matter your age. Stay consistent, and remember, it's never too late to get started.